God said, Behold, I have given you every herb-bearing seed which is upon the face of all the earth, and every tree, in the which is the fruit of a tree yielding seed. To you it shall be for meat. Genesis 1:29, King James Version. Every moving thing that liveth shall be meat for you. Even as the green herb, I have given you all things. Genesis 9:4 says, But flesh, with the life thereof, which is the blood thereof, ye shall not eat. And surely your blood of your lives will I require. At the hand of every beast will I require it. And at the hand of every man, at the hand of every man's brother will I require the life of man. A comparison of the 10 generations before the flood with the 10 generations after the flood shows that God fulfills His word. Here you can see the longevity difference from before flesh eating compared to after flesh eating began. Feel free to hit the pause button to take a longer look. If thou wilt diligently hearken to the voice of the Lord thy God, and wilt do that which is right in his sight, and wilt give ear to his commandments, and keep all his statutes, I will put none of these diseases upon thee, which I have brought upon the Egyptians, for I am the Lord that healeth thee. Exodus 15:26. The 6th commandment says, Thou shalt not kill. Exodus 20:13. It shall be for a perpetual statute for your generations throughout all your dwellings, that ye eat neither fat nor blood. Leviticus 3:17. Eggs, milk, and cheese contain fat, and eating fat or blood is forbidden in the Bible. Leviticus 17:11 says, For the life of the flesh is in the blood. Deuteronomy 14:3 says, Thou shalt not eat any abominable thing. Deuteronomy 14:8 says, And the swine, ye shall not eat of their flesh, nor touch their dead carcass. Psalms 50:10-11 says, For every beast of the forest is mine, and the cattle upon 1,000 hills. I know all the fowls of the mountains, and the wild beasts of the field are mine. Psalm 78:17-18. And they sinned yet more against him by provoking the Most High in the wilderness, and they tempted God in their heart by asking meat for their lust. A righteous man regardeth the life of his beast, but the tender mercies of the wicked are cruel. Proverbs 12:10. The eyes of the Lord are in every place, beholding the evil and the good. Proverbs 15:3. Better is a dinner of herbs, where love is, than a stalled ox and hatred therewith. Proverbs 15:17. Be not among wine-bibbers, among riotous eaters of flesh. Proverbs 23:20. These 6 things doth the Lord hate. Yea, 7 are an abomination unto him: a proud look, a lying tongue, and hands that shed innocent blood. Proverbs 6:16-19. Surely oppression maketh a wise man mad. Ecclesiastes 7:7. The wolf also shall dwell with the lamb, and the leopard shall lie down with the kid, and the calf and the young lion and the fatling together, and a little child shall lead them. And the cow and the bear shall feed, their young ones shall lie down together, and the lion shall eat straw like the ox. They shall not hurt nor destroy in all my holy mountain, for the earth shall be full of the knowledge of the Lord, as the waters cover the sea. Isaiah 11:6, 7, and 9. Isaiah 53:7 says, He was oppressed, and he was afflicted, yet he opened not his mouth. He is brought as a lamb to the slaughter, and as a sheep before her shearers is dumb, so he openeth not his mouth. He that killeth an ox is as if he slew a man. He that sacrificeth a lamb, as if he cut off a dog's neck. Yea, they have chosen their own ways, and their soul delighteth in their abominations. Isaiah 66:3. They that sanctify themselves and purify themselves in the gardens behind one tree in the midst, eating swine's flesh, and the abomination and the mouse shall be consumed together, saith the Lord. Isaiah 66:17. But Daniel resolved that he would not defile himself with the royal rations of food and wine. Then Daniel asked, Let us be given vegetables to eat and water to drink. At the end of 10 days, it was observed that they appeared better and fatter than all the young men who had been eating the royal rations. Daniel 1:8-11-12, and 15. Hosea 4:6 says, My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. Because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee, that thou shalt be no priest to me. Seeing thou hast forgotten the law of thy God, I will also forget thy children. Hosea 6:6 says, For I desired mercy and not sacrifice, and the knowledge of God more than burnt offerings. These are words of Jesus in Matthew 5:7. Blessed are the merciful, for they will receive mercy. In Acts 10:14, Peter says, "Not so, Lord, for I have never eaten anything that is common or unclean." And then later, the interpretation to Peter's vision is revealed in Acts 10:28. It says, "And he said unto them, Ye know how that it is an unlawful thing for a man that is a Jew to keep company or come into one of another nation. But God hath showed me that I should not call any man common or unclean. It is good neither to eat flesh, nor to drink wine, nor anything whereby thy brother stumbleth, or is offended, or is made weak." Romans 14:21. "Know ye not that ye are the temple of God, and that the Spirit of God dwelleth in you? If any man defile the temple of God, him shall God destroy. For the temple of God is holy, which temple ye are." 1 Corinthians 3:16 and 17. Matthew 5:17-19. These are also words of Jesus. He says, "Think not that I am come to destroy the law or the prophets. I am not come to destroy, but to fulfill. For verily I say unto you, till heaven and earth pass, one jot or one tittle shall in no wise pass from the law, till all be fulfilled. Whosoever therefore shall break one of these least commandments, and teach men so, he shall be called the least in the kingdom of heaven. But whosoever shall do and teach them, the same shall be called great in the kingdom of heaven.